it's a very important topic that we are discussing here. I cannot stress that enough. Because in the next 15 years, the population of our country will grow by 650,000. And 3/4 of them will live in cities. More and more people will live close to ports and waterways, especially in a country like ours, where the water is never far away. Walking along the Waal, here in Nijmegen, you can see all the ways in which water is important. The first one is, of course, the economic role of our waterways as a vital transport link. But this morning I visited the fantastic Room for the River project, which protects the area from flooding. If you haven't seen it yet, please use your stay here in Nijmegen to visit that as well. And of course the beauty of living on the waterfront and the fun of water recreation. Did you know that every year about 150 million tons of goods pass Nijmegen on the way to Germany? And we want to see that figure going up too. We aim to increase the volume of inland shipping to relieve the pressure on our roads and reduce carbon emissions. But if you walk along the Waal, you'll also see that the waterway goes right through the town. Nijmegen also has one of our country's largest inland ports. It's just around the corner from here. All in all, the shipping emissions within the city equal the emissions of road traffic, like the alderman just mentioned. The local authorities recently installed sensors along the waterfront to measure these emissions. And what's more, and it was shared already with you today, Nijmegen recently became the first Dutch city to win the European Green Capital Award. So I've already congratulated Mayor Bruls and the alderman and other people from Nijmegen. It's a title to be proud of, but also one to live up to. And obviously, there is also the global challenge of climate change. Since the Paris Agreement in 2015, the world has been working very hard on this problem. And inland shipping cannot lag behind. The good news is that the sector has a head start. At the moment, the carbon emissions from shipping 1 ton of freight over inland waterways are 2 to 12 times lower than transporting the same freight by road. But, there's always a but, there's bad news as well. Inland shipping is lagging behind road transport when it comes to innovation and sustainability. A ship gets about 40 years of use, and lorries are written off in 6 to 7 years. And also the inland shipping sector is made of a lot of small businesses for whom every euro counts. So the reasons for lagging behind are obvious. But inland shipping must beware of the the inland shipping sector must beware of losing the competitive advantage of lower carbon emissions. And there are